People are suggesting the season's already over and Gillingham aren't with the playoffs, but for me, until it's not mathematically possible, we're still within the chase. But I have to say, today's game is really important. C&A Building Products are specialists in any building materials that you might need for your next building project. And if you're a Gills season ticket holder, you can use the link in the description down below and at checkout, show that you're a season ticket holder and get 10% off your next order. Welcome to German Gills. Gillingham welcome their first letter rivals, Grimsby Town, down to Kent. Your German Gills show will bring you a live match reaction today from your host, Reese. With illness going through the camp, will Luke hit the jackpot in his Luke's 11? Adam Wesgate will be our live match reporter to see if the Gills can keep their playoff hopes alive at Priestfield Stadium, Schöndasu Darbis and Los Gates Gills. Welcome to the German Gills show as Gillingham welcome Grimsby Town to Priestfield Stadium this afternoon. And the reverse fixture is probably Gillingham's worst performance of the season so far. So if we can counter it with the best performance seen so far, who knows, our playoff push might still be alive. I'm going to be your host, Reese, to take you through every step of today's game. Thank you very much for stopping by on this German Gills show. Any Grimsby Town fans here as well, thank you very much for stopping by also. And if you'd like to reach out to German Gills, you can use our WhatsApp. The link to that is in the description down below, and you can use that to also be part of our German Gills fan zone. Stephen Clement said there was an illness in the camp this week, and that means making a Luke's 11 this week might be quite challenging. But let's see if Luke was up to the task and if he can score 11 out of 11.
Hello and welcome to Luke's 11, which is sponsored by C&A Building Products. The quicker I forget about Tuesday night's trip to Wimbledon, the better. Over 1,200 Gills fans made the relatively short trip to Wimbledon in what was the most important game of the season so far. The tie was over when in the 38th minute, Connor Masterson was shown a second yellow card and given his marching orders. Albeit, in my opinion, I believe that the season is over. We simply aren't good enough to make the playoffs, and if we were to sneak in somehow, we would arguably be one of the worst teams to do so. I've come to realise over the course of the last few months is to expect the unexpected with the Gills side. We simply don't know what we're going to turn up to, but you can count on us not scoring a goal in the first half. We now haven't scored in 19 first halves of football, and the elite coach that we have in charge has come up with a new brave idea that if we shoot towards the town end in training on the pitch, this could help us. Either genius or delusional. Enough with the negativity, let's and take a look at our visitors Grimsby, who are unbeaten in the last 5, winning against MK Dons and Forest Green, and picking up 3 draws against Morecambe, AFC Wimbledon and Sutton, a side that have turned their fortunes of late and will be looking to keep this fine vein of form up to lure themselves away from the bottom 3. There has been reports of sickness in the Gills camp, so this 11 could be way off the mark as the players have been unnamed, but let's give it a go. Glenn Morris to continue in between the sticks, a back 4 of Romeo Hutton, Max Amer, Shadow G and Scott Malone, a midfield 5 of Tim Dieng, Ethan Coleman, Johnny Williams, George Lapsley and Connor Mahoney, with a lone striker of Ollie Hawkins. Again, this could be completely off the mark as we don't know who the 6 sick players are. So I'm going to try and give a positive score prediction today and go with a hopeful 1-0 win. Los Gates Gills.
And of course, we have Adam Wesgate heading over to Priestfield Stadium this afternoon for our really important match against Grimsby. Let's hear his thoughts as we head over to him now.
Well, good afternoon to everyone at home and to yourself, Reese. Today's team, Grimsby. I think anyone who attended, including my dad, is potentially still having nightmares about that away game. That was not a good performance at all, and, well, I don't think we could actually do any worse. So we've got to do something today. I mean, to keep ourselves in the hunt, okay, mathematically we will still be, but when you look at all the other games, today is a must-win. I'm still of the opinion we probably won't quite get there, but you want to keep it going to the end of the season. We had a pretty bad performance at Wimbledon, 10 men, yes, but it wasn't much to watch, being there. And the last few games we've struggled a bit. So if we can get a run going, you never know. Team out, pretty good. We've got sort of two wide players, I think, in Williams, and Williams can play the central or wide, but we got Mahoney, so I'm pretty pleased he stuck with that. Mackenzie being racking is nice to see. I think he'll do all right, so I suspect we'll stick with the three centre-backs. Grimsby will dig in, and we're weak against low blocks, so it'll certainly be interesting to see what we do, but Williams and Mahoney are going to have to perform with creativity. Hopefully we get the win. Not another draw against one of these types of teams, but we shall see. Wesgate's Gills.
And finally, we have the German Gills fan zone. Fans have been reaching out to the show, and let's hear what their thoughts are for our match this afternoon.
Hi Reece, Zach here. Not really feeling too confident about today's game versus Grimsby Town at home, but we've got to win. We've got to take a few points home today. I'm saying 2-1 for the Gills. Ollie Hawkins and Ethan Coleman scored today, I think. So fingers crossed for the 3 points and Wesgate's Gills.
Well, the result today is going to be 2-1 win to Gills, and it's going to be George Lapsey and Scott Malone. Up the Gills, Lord take Gills.
Good afternoon, Reece. Ben here, just part of this afternoon's game at home to Grimsby Town. Hope you are well. We've had a fantastic week. So, after seeing the team, my prediction for this afternoon's game with Grimsby, I'm not that confident, to be honest. I think it might be a bit of a snooze fest. I hope I'm wrong. I'm going to go for a bore 0-0 draw, I'm afraid, but I'm hoping I'm wrong, and fingers crossed for 3 points, and Wesgate's Gills.
Let's head over to Priestfield Stadium for today's live match reaction. Wesgate's Gills! So we're about to get underway here at Priestfield Stadium, and it's a big game. They're all big games now, but here we go. Can we actually score in the first half? Big shout out to our sponsor, C&A Building Products. Link to their products and their website down in the description below. And a big shout out to Callum, who is going for a 3-1 win today for the Gills, and Joseph going for a more calm 1-1. But for me, can we at least score in the first half of this match? Well, we wait to find out. Let's see how it unfolds. It's good work by Grimsby to get a little momentum coming forward. And Gills have been carved open. There's going to be a grudge to go 1-0 up, and they have gone 1-0 up through Wilson. And Gillingham were carved over really easily from a simple ball at the back. And it's an important goal for Grimsby because they are still at the bottom of the table trying to get away from that relegation zone, because we know Forest Green are trying to get some results, and this could be important for their season. And Gillingham were just carved open right at the back really, really easily. It's a great ball through by Holohan, the captain. But there was a massive gap in the middle to hit. Gillingham defence fallen asleep, and considering Gillingham have actually been pretty good in the energy going forward and creating opportunities, it's Grimsby that have come on top after the last 12 or 13 minutes, and it's 1-0 to them. Good work of Mahoney trying to get the ball forward, trying to create something, and it's got Dieng on the left-hand side who's going to put the ball himself. Can Gills get back quickly? Goes to the back post! Yes! And instantly, in the terms of a minute, Lapsley has got on the score sheet. Gillingham has scored in the first half. Was it How looks? It's a Salford game at home. My goodness me. And Gills are back into this game just after a minute and a half. No one could kind of see that from a Gillingham team this season, that we get back into games that quickly. What a ball that is from Dieng. And well read by Lapsley, who controlled the volley on his right foot to the top left-hand corner. And I think the Grimsby fans are just about finished cheering their own goal through Wilson, and Lapsley's put himself on the score sheet. It is Gillingham 1, Grimsby Town 1. Hutton's got the ball on the right-hand side. He took the throw in quickly. It's gone into the box. Can Hawkins pick it up? He's picked it up and got possession. Well, now on the right-hand side of the Grimsby territory, and Mahoney's done really well there to eventually get rid of Hutton, who puts it into the box. Very high ball. Can be got on the end of his head down and goes, let's go! Oh, I thought it was going to the back of the net. It's a Johnny Williams header out of all things, and Hawkins chasing it down to the back post. Surely that's in the wrong order. My goodness me, let's watch a replay of this one. Good work on the outside on the right for Gillingham to get a little bit of space for Hutton to put the ball in the box, and oh my goodness me, Johnny Williams managed to just get ahead on that, and it was Rogers for Grimsby who cleared it off the line, and it was Hawkins just couldn't quite get in front to put them back of the net, but much better from Gillingham. Well, Hutton's got the ball on the right-hand side. This game really is like going at a fast pace. It's like 100 mile an hour as it puts it to the box. Hutton goes towards goal. No, can we recycle it one more time? It was on Lapsey's head. Gillingham looking to recycle it from Max Clark, who's managed to get control. He's going to shoot from distance. Surely does shoot from distance, and it's palmed away from the goalkeeper. Head towards back. So I think it was a Lapsey or... he's going to be offside anyway, the referee. But I got to say, out of all things considered, with that motion of play running forward, the game is end-to-end stuff. And both teams are really trying to get this game in their favour by playing the fast play, actually. It's a good shot from Matt Clark, and Cartwright probably should do a little bit better with that save, actually. But unfortunately for Gills, it came to naught in the end. But this is a fast-paced game. This is really entertaining stuff. Still 1-0. Thompson just looped this one down the centre, a little bit of a hopeful ball, but it's headed by Max Amer and headed back in. This could be dangerous for Gills, and it's a save from Glenn Morris. And I got to say, actually, the Gillingham defence really went asleep. Then the ball went up in the air. It looked like many of them were just ball watching. As Max Amer did head it away, and it was headed back in again by Thumb, and there was just too many people ball watching, and Obikwu nearly snuck in and got in front for Grimsby. Morris was a little bit more alert than everyone else and managed to save it. Still 1-0. Grimsby got the ball on the right-hand side as Clifton is passing it out to the original corner take. Actually, if Hume puts it into the box and Jill, he's taking it down. It's going to be dangerous for Gillingham. A shot on goal, and they've dragged it past the left-hand post, Grimsby. And the last minute, suddenly, Gillingham's defence is cracking slightly, and Grimsby should, you know what, they probably thought they should have scored one of those last two opportunities. The fact that they've had time to take it down from Wilson in the box and create an opportunity, it was on Holohan who was close to getting it on target. If he did, I wonder if that goes in the back of the net and Grimsby going at half-time 2-1 up. Luckily, that didn't happen, and it's still 1-0. This is going to be the last chance of the half. It's a silly foul from Deing, actually, and as a result, it's been put in the box by Grimsby, collected by Morris, and that is half-time. So at half-time, it's Gillingham 1, Grimsby Town 1, and on the line we have Adam Wesgate.
Good afternoon.
So, what do you make of this game so far, Adam?
Well, I think anything was going to be better than Tuesday. I know we went down to 10 men, but that was a drag to watch. And today, obviously, we went a goal down. That was a really poor goal to concede, but our reaction was good. We looked way more threatening up front. But mostly, I'm surprised, actually, with how Grimsby are playing. When you consider their league position, you'd think they were digging in more, but it's been a really entertaining game. Now, Grimsby have only won once away, I believe, this season, and maybe that's why they're not quite good enough to be open away, but it's better for us to watch and probably better for their fans to watch. So, no, it's been actually quite a fun game.
And we've scored in the first half of a home game as well. That must be quite something.
Well, there we go. Yeah, the confetti was out, babies thrown in the air. Wild party, but we enjoyed it. And honestly, it's just been nice to see us with some people say about attack and intent, but we've actually created some stuff. And I want to mention as well that Lapsley, for me, has been a player that you can see that he's a good player. He's had good moments for us, but it's always been stopped by like a hamstring injury or occasionally we had to play him deeper. He does offer us something different, and I hope he can kick on now and just be the player that Lapsley can be. There's a very, very good player in there.
There's another goal in this game at least, isn't there, Adam?
I would think so, and actually I think we still look a little bit frail ourselves. Grimsby have had like a couple, one good chance and another sort of half chance, so I think we might need a couple because it's just got a funny feeling they might score. So I'm hoping for a 3-2. Well, 3-2 would be well fun, all those goals. Wouldn't know what to do with them, would we?
No, wouldn't know where to put them after all that, but hopefully it does come to fruition, and we'll catch up at full time.
See you then.
So we're about to get underway here for the second half of Priestwood Stadium. Big shout out to our other sponsor, Viper Golf. And if you'd like to buy some retro golf shirts or any golf shirts for that matter, really good quality, by the way, head to the links below, go to their website. And if you buy a golf shirt, use the code GG5 to get £5 off your order. Anyway, let's see if Gills can build on this tempo from the first half, bring it into the second half and hopefully get a winning goal. Let's see. Mahoney and Hunt, they're really well. Let's get one on the right-hand side, and Hunt's going to play for a lap. So Latsy's being pulled there, surely, but he puts it across the box. Sure, it's back of the net. Hawkins should have put it in the back of the net. It was great work by the Gillingham right-hand side. There were four players in that build-up play. It was going to be the build-up from Mahoney and Hutton, and then it was Lapsy that went through. And Lapsy looked like he was being pulled. It's one of those weird ones where if he goes down, the referee has an interesting decision to make. I don't think there's enough there, really, but Lapsy does excellently well. Let's get the ball across the box into the danger zone, and Hawkins just couldn't get that one on target. Oh, Gillingham was so close there to nipping in, getting in front. But unfortunately, it didn't happen, and it's still 1-1. Max Clark's going to put this one forward, and Gills got the end of this, or get it down. Hawkins the next one to get it done as Lapsey got the room to take a shot. Has gone to Maxima, who's managed. He's just stayed up there pretty much the last minute or two, hoping to get the area the ball into the box. It's Mahoney trying to find the space to do so. Hutton's going to do it in the end. It goes to the back post. Can Gills get down to create a little bit of space? Oji's coming forward now. He's going to shoot from distance. He certainly does, and that was a mistake with the goalkeeper. Surely, oh no! Mahoney should have put that one on the back of the net. He used the left outside of his left foot. But what a shot that was from Oji. And this is what we, as Gillingham fans, we were crying out for this. Shoot from distance, make the keeper do something, because the keeper, Cartwright, he should be dealing a lot better with that. And Mahoney, if he was just a little bit more cute with his touch or cute with his play, he would have put the back of the net. But he might do it instead now. Oh, and it's a better save from Cartwright this time. Whoa, there's been a lot happening at the moment. Mahoney should have scored, if I'm totally honest. Here's the replay again. He ran pretty much from about 10 yards inside the Grimsby half, taking all the players on the inside of his left foot. Oh, and he went round Rogers, and it was Cartwright. It's an easy save in the end. And very energetic the last 30 or 40 seconds there as Mahoney himself obviously is a little bit out of breath and potentially a minor injury. Whew, let's have a breather. But Gillingham knocking on the door of getting the second goal. It's a good tackle by Oji there. Can he build the attack himself as he runs down the left-hand side? He's going to take on Malarkey. Has he got the pace and the strength to do so? He has done. He's into the box. Can he do something here? Oh, my goodness, he's done really well. Oh, Oji, what a fantastic run. My goodness me. He dispossessed Grimsby on the halfway line with a fantastic tackle. Put it past Malarkey, got into the box using his strength and somewhat pace as well. I think it was more strength than pace. I mean, it's one of those ones he could have gone down and maybe curved for a penalty, but he kept going, took the shot, and I can't work out if it hit the goalkeeper at the post at the bar, but it was a fantastic run nonetheless. And Gillingham again, as it went out for a goal kick at the end, but Gillingham nonetheless are on the ascendancy here. Maybe there's something left in this game. Williams coming forward here. He's got a little bit of pace. He'll take the shot on himself. Oh, he thought he was going to, but it's gone Mahoney on the left-hand side, right-hand side. Can he get the space himself? He has done, surely. Oh, Mahoney! My goodness me! Oh, he so desperately wanted to score that himself, but I wonder if that was the right decision. I don't know, because if he passed it across the 6-yard box and nothing comes of it, we say, why don't you shoot? He did the former. He took the shot. It's great work there, and it just wasn't on target, but he definitely had the pace. Oh, Gillingham was so close to getting that second goal to get into a winning position. My goodness me. Still 1-1. Gills got a free kick in a very dangerous position as Mahoney has scored a free kick direct from free kick at Tranmere away this season. Can he do the same? It will send the Raynham into Raptors. What are we doing here? Is he take a shot himself? Oh my goodness me. The thing is with that free kick, right? It is such a lovely little move, but Mahoney I'm sorry, but you got to be hitting the target. I know you want to hit it with a little bit of pace, but it's so poor in a situation where you just think, come on, hit the target, make something happen. He's missed the target a lot. He's had 3 opportunities that are very clear cut, and he's missed the target. There was one where he hit one then straight at Cartwright, and it's just such a shame that again has missed the target. I think that's going to cost us a goal in the second half. Gills have got a free kick, centre of the park, 40 yards out. This is it. Can we get something from this? No, you have one opportunity to put it into the mixer, and you put it straight down the goalkeeper's throat. Oh. Full time. Let's go to Adam Wesgate.
Well, I have to say I was personally quite disappointed in a way with the second half, because this really shouldn't have been a game that we drew, and it was a must-win really if we were going to get anything out of our season. We're not mathematically done, but if you look at it, the form we need now to get in there, it's very difficult. And even if we got in the playoffs, unless we were in that kind of form, you wouldn't really back us, even with Andrews or Hurtado coming back, which obviously will help. But yeah, there's obviously a lot of negativity going around at the moment, and I do get it, because we've dropped so many unnecessary points this season, obviously while we're in the position we're in, and we still don't offer that much going forward, despite the fact that we created more today, which was positive. But It's all going to be about the summer now. I don't think it's going to take that much to make us a good team. 3 or 4 players can make a hell of a difference, and that's sort of what I'm focusing on now. We'll go through the rest of the season, we'll see what we can do, but it would be a little bit of a miracle now to really push for top 7. But stranger things have happened. I still doubt it though. Oh well, onwards to Morecambe, which will be a tough game. Wesgate Gills.